Good evening, race fans. I'm your host, Caden Reif, and welcome to another installment of the 4th season of the NASCAR Moon Studio Series here for round number 22, the final race of the regular season. Coming your way in just a short moment here from Richmond for the Toyota Owners 350. It's a big race today with a lot of points conversations on the table, and we'll take a look at your starting lineup alongside those conversations. It'll be Red in the 10 car on pole for tonight's event, with Kai making a part-time start on his outside in second. Fan entering this race with just a single point lead starts in third, with Peck, another part-timer, starting in fourth. Jelen in fifth, and Gabe second in points, just that 1 point behind, in sixth. It's going to be Brandon starting in seventh place, with Speedy, an outsider in that regular season title hunt, starting to his outside. Ninth is going to be B2, the only bubble driver who qualified for tonight's event, going to be in that row with Yorkie to his outside. Cap and Addicted round out the field, a 12-car field here tonight, and we will take you trackside in just a moment here from Richmond for the Toyota Owners 350. So let's get the race length for you, fellas. Your race length today is going to be 30, 30, 55 for 115.
Somebody get this guy a scholarship to do journalism. Holy shit, that was great.
You know, well, I mean, I'm planning on pursuing that as a career, so you know.
You know, it's not entirely bad.
Public speaking.
Yeah, public speaking. I have comms as a part of my major, so I do have to do public speaking. But mine is paid towards PR.
We were waiting on the intro, Speedy. I did the stream intro just now. And also Cap is AFK, so.
Which PR pays good, but it may not be ethical. But that's business for you.
Whoever felt bad on making a few dollars on someone else's downfall, you know?
Yeah. You know.
A lot of people did, actually, including me, but you know.
Yep. You sound like a tough guy.
So V2 could advance by... Just by race points, it would have to be a pretty good result. It would have to be 5th or better. But if any stage points help him quite a lot. The tiebreaker is whoever's ahead, so you have to get 12 points today. He is trying to beat the 74 of Nate. Alright, so without further ado, 30 laps in the first stage, under the lights here in Richmond. Let's get this show on the road. And we are underway. Green flag flies, a bit of a poor start, and that's going to be a redo. Speedy didn't go.
Oh, Speedy.
Speedy said, "Who are we waiting on?" and then didn't go on the initial start. Dude, please.
The irony is really funny.
Yorkie. What?
Very back.
Well, yeah, because there's roll bars there. I don't know, fly turn on. There we go. There we go. Because lazy. I'll do it next week. You should have asked Gavin, because you know my ass is going to be asleep until 10 minutes before the race.
Alright, I'm alive.
What? I don't...
Yeah.
What?
Thanks, Cap.
Who? What are you talking about, bro? Alright. Let's try that one again. And we are green for real this time. Underway here from Richmond. Red leads the field into turn one. Got a piece of the inside wall that allows Fanned up the inside. 4 wide back there. Speedy and Gabe go up into the wall. Kai looking to take it 3 wide as they're wrecking for last.
Back.
Cap goes around. Red crosses all 3 of them over there. 3 abreast at the line. I believe Fanned led that lap by a nose. Kai got into Red a little bit into the corner. Backs out to not cause a crash. And that is a very tightly knit battle up front to start off.
Brandon was cutting a little bit there. He taps the 23 almost around.
Costs him a lot of
Keep
time.
it
He
going
falls
though.
down the
Brandon will
last.
lose.
Fanned beat Kai for second place, as Kai's going to let him take that spot. Fanned went a little low there, had to lift. Kai gets back underneath him for second place, as Red is loving this battle in his mirror, although Kai slots back in behind entering turn number 1. 3 of the top 5 in the standings in the stage points right now, though B2 fights Speedy for 5th. And gets booted out of the way into the wall. Gabe slips past the both of them as B2's slide job didn't end up working. Speedy got into him, and they are still fighting like crazy for that 5th spot. Speedy, Gabe, B2, all right bumper to bumper to bumper, with Yorkie trailing them as well. He runs in 7th place. Speedy pinches the 28 into the inside wall. Doesn't end up resulting in a worse crash, but a little bit of contact between those two. Fans closing in on Red for the lead, and here he goes, but couldn't quite keep it down there. Speedy into the wall. Here's B2 for 5th. This is a very chaotic opening couple laps here. As Yorkie trying to pass Gabe, B2 into the wall, 3 wide for 5th again.
My internet just went out for like a brief moment.
B2 got straightened out into turn 3. Oh, Peck
Oh, there.
out of nowhere runs into him as well. That was no fault of really either of them. Running out of room and real estate there. They're making contact. Still 3 wide out of turn 2. Look at this battle. Addicted slips past all of them. Here's Cap on the inside of B2 now. As yet more contact is made with the guys on the bottom slipping up. B2 getting freight trained. 3 wide again in front of him now. That's Addicted, Peck, and Cap. And B2's going to try to slip past all of them. Finds the lane on the inside and makes it 3 wide. And now they're 4 wide. Into turn 1. B2 slips past all 3 of them. But here's Peck to make the crossover back down on the inside. Side by side by the 11 and the 70 as they enter turn 3. This battle in the midfield is going absolutely insane. B2 gets back underneath him. Has to block Addicted. And this is all for 8th place.
Meanwhile, up at the front, the 62 has caught the 10.
Yeah, Finn has been putting a lot of pressure on that 10 car of Red. Oh, Speedy. Looks like he might have got it. The pit wall is B2. Gets wrecked by Peck there, and that's going to be a caution. Wrecking in the back. And coming back to this caution flag, Red is going to hold on to the race lead. And we are under yellow for the first time here tonight after a very, very eventful first green run. No, I got rid of all of the cars. I don't know what the deal with the server is, but I've got everything that I can deleted, so. Other than Gavin's car, which I will get rid of, but that won't make much of a difference, but you know, it's fine. I can't, it's not one model. And even then, it doesn't have anything in it. Well, it is, but I can't select it as one. Actually, I can, these fences are all union, so I can get rid of these at least. Yeah, it's inside the track. Thanks, Cap. Yeah, like I said, at the very least I can get rid of all the fences. Well, it's like 20 parts. It's really not going to make that much of a difference.
You know, Kai, or actually Cap, calling
it's
Kai
not the server
or
region
CTE,
because my ping's kind of high too.
Calling somebody CE or CTE Earnhardt, it'd be Peck.
Give me a quick second.
Because oh, how the mighty have fallen. Brandon, the infield care center doesn't a lot of parts. It's like 3 to 4 at max.
It's genuinely got to be like 50 parts at most. Oh, Brandon had to leave. All right. All right, let me mark that down. Makes things just that little bit easier for B2.
Yeah, B2.
All right, first caution. Red, your leader still. Green flag, we are back underway. Bit of a push from Kai.
Better start on the inside.
And he dives it down underneath the 10 right away.
More wide in the back. For
It's always so hard to hold the inside at this racetrack. Kai. Ooh, there's Yorkie slipping through. Red cuts down into him, not knowing he's there. Side by side for second place, as Kai has your race lead now. Ooh, Red got into Yorkie a little bit there. Gabe got a piece of the inside wall.
You're wide in the back with the 62, 99, 23. Kind of let off.
And your points leader trapped in traffic back there, as well as B2.
Got
3 wide for the lead. Here's Red on the inside of Kai, and Yorkie passes the both of them. Oh, Jellen's going to go around. That's trouble. Big crash on the back stretch. Caution is going to come back out.
Fan hits the death wall, too. Back and Fan collected up on that wall.
Just barely got the piece of the inside wall. Fan only missing his back bumper. Lucky not to lose more. So, your second caution, that one a far quicker yellow after just a couple short laps. Peck got the inside wall and is missing his front bumper, and Fan just missing the rear. Again, lucky he's only missing the rear bumper. Although, losing the whole rear of the car is not necessarily a bad thing at this racetrack. Sure, Cap. So, another quick caution. Red will have the lead over the 57. Green flag, that'll be a restart review.
57 had a good jump.
As the whole field fans out behind Red and Kai. Again, that'll be reviewed real fast. Just keep it on the racetrack, Kai. As I always say, do not lift. If you think you jumped, it's a penalty either way.
Speedy up into the wall, he's fine.
That's half the field
3 wide
there.
Dude,
all right.
That's...
Let me know if anything happens. Aviation.
I got you.
Checking the frame by frame right now.
They're just 3 wide at the moment. Not too much going on. Fan on the inside of the 98 won't quite get there. Or actually, he did get there. 3 wide coming out of 4.
No penalty on Kai.
Keeping it clean. Kai kept it.
Kept it
But
by
Red
just
is
a couple
there.
frames. So Kai is going to have the race lead with that monumental restart. Red trails him in second. Meanwhile, it's the entire field under a blanket from third on back. This is anyone's stage points here in the final couple spots, but it's Gabe, Addicted, and Fanned right now. As they're running into each other. Peck into the inside while Peck's out of the race.
Out!
Caution's out.
Peck's okay. He got hit a little bit in by Speedy, I would think that kind of hit was off of Edgewell.
Shut up, man.
man.
Oh my god.
I just got a notification on my phone that the stream started right now. It's cool.
So Peck takes an early exit. Cat!
DT ESPN. It looked like Peck just kind of bounced off of Yorkie and then bounced into Speedy, and Speedy kind of came up, but it's not really much you could do there. It looked like a racing incident, at least from my blind perspective.
Well, there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. That's just the track. It's not smooth banking either. There's one part there. Five laps to go in stage one. Kai's got the lead after that last restart. And we're back underway. Another good start by Kai. Pulls away a little bit. As Gabe and Fan are going to be side by side, the 2 points leaders for second place. Fan got a little sideways, but nothing he can't handle. They head into turn 3. 62's got the spot. And he will cover.
Into the wall, Jellin and E2 go. I make it out of the corner.
Over the 28, and he's going to dive it underneath
Man,
Kai for the lead.
Here comes Gabe.
Spinning, Addicted, held on to it, but loses a lot of time. Gabe's going to try to dive
Here
it
comes
down.
Gabe for the lead.
Contact, 3 wide for the race lead down the front stretch with just 3 laps left this stage. Gabe dives it all the way down. Kai clears him off of turn 2. Side by side between Fand and Gabe for second place. Fand is going to try the crossover. We got too much of the transition there. Gabe holds on to second. 2 to go, stage 1. Fand there! Gets into Gabe! Gabe gets underneath Kai! Side by side for the lead down the backstretch. Lap and a half to go. Fand's going to dive it down there. Here's Red to try to take it 3 wide on his teammate. Last lap of the stage.
Yeah. Addicted hit the pit wall in the
Contact
back.
once, then twice. Here's Kai to cross all of them over. Here's Speedy in the mix now. Red and Fan make contact. Speedy passes the both of them. Red goes into the inside wall. Off of turn 4. Gabe wins the stage. Neither Red nor Fan got stage points there.
Limitas pull up there.
Wow.
And immediately calling Red on it. And
Excuse me, Red did get 5th, but Fand does not get any stage points, so Gabe now leads the regular season championship by 9.
Harrison Burton, welcome for plat. What?
So stage 1 goes to Gabe. after that wild battle for the stage win. P4 goes to Jellin, and Red will come home in 5th. Not sure, that was a lot of contact between him and Fans. A couple of teammates getting in each other's way, potentially. Coming to the end of that stage. So a look at the points. Gonna keep this on my little notepad. So Speedy also got some points there. He came home in 3rd. Jellin got a couple as well. So with that, Jellin and Addicted are both now officially mathematically out of the regular season championship. It's now between Fand, Speedy, and Gabe. For Jellin to get back, and then we will get back underway here.
Been a really exciting race so far. Got a bunch of battles.
Disappoints.
Yeah, definitely. Especially under the lights makes it so much more nicer to kind of watch, or at least more visually appealing. Oh sweet, I could spam Gabe with reels while he's driving. It'd be funny.
Alright.
What did I do?
So, Gabe in first with the stage win. Collects those important points. Green flag. Another great restart by Kai. Don't even need to review that one. He's got the lead again. Don't know when he took away Red's restart energy, but he's got first! He makes contact! Speedy and Gabe go around on the backstretch!
Kept it clean. That was a good save by the 90. What was it, 99?
Yes. Kept it out of that death wall. Ooh, Jellin going around on the front stretch now as well. Oh, into the inside wall, and Red as well. Keep it. What?
Kept it off just about everybody.
Yeah,
B2 around,
yeah,
Yorkie around.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
Caution is
That's
out.
gotta-
I don't really know what the hell any of those 2 laps were, but we're under caution once more. Yeah, that was just the initial crash there with Gabe and Speedy. It was Kai bled some speed off the corner. Gabe just barely got into him, and it got his car upset. And Speedy happened to be there as well, so it just resulted in them dying.
I'd like to propose a business deal to you, sir. So you would receive a cookie, and I would receive getting Jorge Polanco back.
Nope. He hits tanks.
For for the Twins who are not doing so hot.
You won like 12 straight.
We were playing the White Sox like back
It
to back
don't
to back.
matter.
It's the White Sox. Anybody can beat up against them. I'm pretty sure my D3 college could beat up against them.
It don't matter. Okay, we're going green before this conversation continues.
Yeah.
Green flag, that's a restart review.
Start.
Come on now, guy.
I'll watch the field.
Keep an eye on the field. Like last time.
It extends around.
Reckon
A bunch
back
of
there.
cars around, they'll keep it going.
First lap, so. Oh, they wrecked again.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Got caught up to the restart so I can actually see this.
I doesn't have all too big of a lead, too. Fan is knocking on his door.
Yep, that is a drive-through penalty on the 57 car by a frame. Pit entry. I need to delete Brandon's car. There you go. So Kai will dive into the pits, and that will give the lead to Fand.
Brutal penalty there.
Couple of Clements Haas cars up front. Red and Fand have been pretty fast today. Kai will get out of the pits just ahead of the leaders. Side by side for the race lead.
These two have been tangling a lot, too, as of recent with races. It's kind of seemed.
Yeah, no question about it. These two have found each other on the racetrack a lot, and whether it's been for better or for worse. Did Kai's lap not get scored? Because he definitely didn't fall down a lap.
Did not.
Okay, so change Kai laps.
He's about to fall down a lap,
yeah,
though.
he's tail end.
Yeah.
Side by side, Red and Fan having a crossover
Red.
battle right now. Not what Gabe wants to see with Fan up front. Try to make those
Meanwhile,
points
there's
back up.
four cars under a blanket behind him. It might be gaining time. A little bit lap by lap gap in the wall.
Hard to say. Down the backstretch, Fandery takes the lead once again. Red looks to try to get back underneath him off of turn 4, and does. These two still fighting it out for that first spot. Here's Red back down low, and he's got that pass made once more. Trying to find his nose and get it back underneath the 10 car, but Red putting up some good lines right now. Speedy lurking in third, maybe a touch faster than both of these guys right now, but...
In the wall.
Oh, Cap on the front stretch, and he's out of the race. Caution is going to come out as Cap is out of it.
It's only a matter of time before that TDI motor went out. That's for sure.
Ooh, battle for the lead, coming back to the line. It'll be Red in first place. So Cap takes his exit. Not sure what happened, but he's into the inside wall and out of it.
May have had a spike or something. It didn't really seem
Jesus,
natural.
watch out for Kai.
But it didn't like. Yeah.
Yeah. Not entirely sure. God, I forgot that there are death fences this race because of what happened in the spring race. That was one of my favorite crashes of all time. Simply because of Eli's reaction to it. I can't even, like, discern what that sound is. I had seen that video. And it's just it sounds like knocking.
The one I sent
like,
you?
Yeah, like really bad knocking. But
yeah,
if it's knocking that bad, it feels like it just blow up.
So for reference, that video, that is my car.
Yeah, I know.
As a matter of fact, I have a Tiguan, which uses one of the TDI or TSI motors. I had just me and my father, we had just replaced the timing chain and the timing chain cover, which is not easy. and yet it still makes those noises. So I want to know
Yeah.
how they're able to make race car engines for NMSS, because if the consumer vehicles blow up, I hasn't Yorkies yet.
We're adding mechanical failures next season, and Volkswagen will have a 20% boosted chance. No, that just sounds like
Yeah.
it sounds like really awful knocking, but again, it doesn't if it were knocking that bad, it doesn't even feel like it would be able to run.
However, like, I went to McDonald's, and it, like, the weird thing about driving it is it makes those, like, diesel-y kind of sounds, but if I keep it above 2,500 RPMs, it runs perfectly fine. It's only when I'm, like, below 2,500 that it kind of makes those, like, rattling noises.
Like an instability?
As a...
I don't even...
I don't know. I mean, as a car with, like, 150,000 miles, obviously it's going to have its fair share of problems, but, I mean, I've had it in for a while.
I'm talking with my good friend Aviation, okay? Shush. Green flag. Kai, please.
Gabe, what was that, dog?
No, Kai ran into
Gabe,
him.
okay.
Here's B2 on the inside. 3 wide for the lead-off, turn 2.
Here comes B2. Let's off there.
Not wanting to be super aggressive, but it puts him in the middle of 3 wide as Yorkie. Ooh, good block by B2, although very nearly got him turned. Speedy into the race lead. Down into turn number 1. Here's Yorkie for second place. Kai. What? Ooh, Yorkie's going to miss the second half of the corner. Red gets into B2, 3 wide for second. Gotta find a lane. Red got the inside wall. Opens the door for Gabe on the inside.
Yeah. Yorkie, mandatory Volkswagen thing. You gotta, your motor's gonna blow in like 20 laps.
Gabe turned him, and Red goes around. And they're gonna crash.
Oh. And
That is gonna be a
basically
caution.
everybody right there. That was a damn good save right there. Turned around, got it, kept going. Just collected the
No
field
idea
at
how
the
he
end
got
of it.
back a hold of that thing, but ended up getting collected in the residual crash that happened afterwards anyway.
Nuts.
Yeah, Red just got junked.
Oh, here's Red's threat. I will remember that. I'm gonna take
These
a
racing
screenshot
drivers,
of that.
they got memories longer than elephants.
Man, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Keep my keep the receipts for later. Just like I'm taking screenshots, keeping
True.
keeping my receipts for Fan and Kai saying the Wolves are ass. Gotta keep it. You did, because we're going against Denver, which I mean, understandably so. I'm afraid of the Nuggets
it's over,
too.
but
It's over, but they won a game. They stole a game in Denver.
all right.
That's all we need. Yeah, don't doubt modern day Michael Jordan. How dare you?
Getting ready to get back underway here. Speedy now the race leader with a short 7 laps left in this stage. Back underway and down towards turn 1. B2 got a little squirreled up. That's going to get Kai underneath him, although Kai's going to lift to let him have the bottom, and he's going to let him have it. B2 in his second place and clear. Although Kai, he's trying to back up the field and ends up getting absolutely, oh no.
Oh geez, pummeled.
Gabe keeps it out of the death wall. Here's B2 for the race lead. And he's got it down the backstretch. If there is anything B2 needs right now, if he were to win this stage, he would clinch a spot with all the cars that are out of this race. Oh, but he got the inside wall. That opens the door for Speedy and Addicted. Here's the 23 on the bottom to try to pass them both. 5 to go, side by side down the backstretch between the 2 CMS teammates. Here's B2. 3 wide down the front stretch. Contact! B2 in the inside while the leaders are crashed! Every one of them around, fanned into the lead!
Bunch of mistakes there. Led everybody to crash. Fanned in the lead. Yorkie in second.
Man,
We'll have a
Red,
good restart.
what in the world?
to go. Yeah.
So Fan has got the lead after all 3 of the leaders crashed in turn 1. What a race this has been so far.
Richmond always good.
Yeah, B2 nailed the shit out of the inside wall. So it will be, oh boy, 1 to go in the stage. It's anybody's game now. Let's have an official review on this. Nah. Yeah, no. You didn't put him there. Addicted, you were literally almost putting Speedy into the wall. That's how high up the racetrack you were. That's not your fault. Alright. 1 lap shootout for the second stage. Fan and Yorkie on the front row. Green flag. Guess what? Another restart review. Down towards turn 1. Yorkie's clear for second, however. And he's going to dive it to the inside on Fan for the lead off of turn 2. Oh, Speedy kept it out of the death wall.
Kept it up.
Down to the stripe. Yorkie is going to win the stage. Gabe goes around. I have no idea who got 4th. Gabe was backwards. I think Red might have got it, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, checks.
Man.
It looked like, wait.
So Yorkie will win the stage. Fan was very, very close to equaling out that points loss to Gabe, but Yorkie ends up coming out on top. Second place.
I had like full shove
goes to Kai.
Like.
Third is going to be Fanned. And the battle for 4th at the line, the 10 of red. I believe just about. Yes, he did.
Caden, if you haven't already done your restart review, definitely check out the 57.
That's true. I forgot about that. I did say that I wanted to do that. And if
definitely got it.
Does
it looked like it on my?
It was close.
Like I'm not too accurate, so I don't know.
Nope, Kai's good. So Red will come home in 4th, and Gabe will be in 5th. And B2, once again, misses out on stage points, so it is going to be all down to get in the top 5. He's got to finish in 5th or better. So a look at the regular season championship standings after that stage. So Fan got a handful. He has 304 now, but Gabe also got 1. So Gabe is ahead of Fan by 5. With only the race left to go. 55 laps remain here from Richmond. Yorkie in the lead. It will be Kai starting in 2nd. Green flag. Believe that restart was clean, and Kai should have the lead. Oh, that was a big stack up. B2's going to go straight into the wall. Not the start you want to see for Gabe or B2. Fan and Yorkie side by side for 2nd place. And here's Red to try to take away both of those spots from those two. He's side by side with Fan as they head down towards turn 1. Yorkie's going to try to get under Red now. They're all fighting for 2nd at the moment. Side by side down the backstretch. Ooh, gelling. Got way low there. Oh, Yorkie got into the wall. They're going to go around.
Wrecking around. They all kind of kept it clean, though. Other than Yorkie, who got
Yorkie's
the
lagging
worst
really
end
bad.
of
He
it.
stopped on the racetrack as a result. And that's tough, but he gets it back going. So, Fan drops down the order. Kai's got the lead. I believe that restart was clean. I'm going to check it anyway to be sure, but it should be fine on the long hold there.
Odd Gilliland is in 5th place at the current. Nuts.
Yep, everybody's clean. So Kai has the lead. He's been a bit of a restart merchant today, but definitely not a slow race car. With Red, however, who's been very fast tonight, trailing him from 2nd place. Speedy lurks in 3rd, another car that has been pretty dang quick today. Just been trapped in a lot of bad luck as the 99 and looking to capitalize now with clean air on the racetrack. 2 points leaders, Gabe and Fan, are fighting away for 4th place. And Fan gets around to 28. Down the backstretch. Meanwhile, for the race lead, here's Red. Just a couple feet away from getting underneath of Kai there. Kai ran it real low, bleeding speed, trying to park the bus on the bottom. Gabe side by side with Fan back there for 4th once again. Kai still parking the bus. Bit more contact.
Oh. Gabe barely missed the pit wall. Fanned all over the back of him. Is let off, though. Fan almost turned the 28 around.
There's B2 and Jellin trying to get around Fan right now. I believe they're 3 wide. Yes, they are. That's for 5th. Jellin dives it in, makes contact with Fan, gets it out of the pit wall. Ooh, man. High stakes or what? Here's Red for the lead, and the 10 has got the top spot. Trying to cover off Kai. And he has done so beautifully. Ooh, but that is a tight battle between these two. Kai putting the pressure on Red now. It's always tougher to be the leading car in these situations.
Me too. Almost sent it right into the death hole. I kept it off, though. That was really close. 70.
Great job not to DNF. B2's fighting tooth and nail. He sits just 1 spot away from a postseason position. No, excuse me, 2. He's in 7th. Fan is the car in 5th right now. Here's Gabe fighting with Speedy for 3rd. Dove it in turn 2 all the way as low as he could go, and Gabe is going to move up a position, but Speedy's going to cross him right back over. Nice clean move there. Didn't even have to make contact with him, although it was close. And Speedy's got the spot now, but Gabe puts the bumper to him. Now Gabe's back on the inside. Side by side between those two, still for 3rd place. This allows Fan to close in from 5th. Gabe put that car right where it needed to be there in turn 4 to keep Speedy from getting back underneath him, but Speedy now going to dive it underneath and has the nose there, but Gabe's got the run on the outside and holds him off. Another opportunity into turn 3 for Speedy to try to dive it down, but Gabe holds him off, though. Speedy's going to have the better exit, and yes, Gabe's going to stay clear. I think he's got that pass made unless he makes a mistake, although he did there, and Speedy's back down low once more. Speedy has to lean into him with how low they went. Side by side once more for the 3rd position between the 99 and 28. And Gabe puts the bumper to Speedy once again. Back down low is Gabe. They're still side by side for 3rd. What a battle between these two. Gabe got the inside wall. Speedy goes around. B2 collected in it as well.
It's B2.
Oh, no. Oh, Yorkie can't see. He stopped on the outside. Watch out on the front stretch. You're against the wall out of 4. Tough break for B2, who falls further down the order. Everybody's been lagging today, man.
It's just terrible.
Red still in the lead. He hasn't pulled that much of a gap to Kai, but about 6 or 7 car lengths between the two leaders now. Right as I said that, Kai kind of missed corner exit in turn 4, but hasn't let Red get too far away from him right now, and still a lot of laps left in this thing. And the field very spread out today at this point. A lot further spread out than they had been in the entire rest of this race. Yorkie in the 25 down a lap after lagging there. And he's just got to hope he doesn't fall down too. As the laps wind away. Kai below the red line there. And you got to imagine, if Nate were here, he'd be loving what he's seen with B2 down in 8th. It's been tough go-around for B2 in today's race. He got so close to some stage points a couple times, would have made that so much easier for him, but just could not get it done. And the weight of everything in that 12th spot hangs in the balance. Gabe, a long way ahead of Fan, looking like he is going to take back that points lead and hold on to it and take home the regular season championship if things go how they run right now. But there is still a lot of race left for things to go awry for any one of these competitors. Meanwhile, for the lead, Kai has closed back up to the 10 of red. He's going to dive it about as low as he can go. He's right on the back bumper. Couldn't quite get the nose pointed underneath the 10. But he's putting the pressure on. Kai looking quick right now. He's going to get low, side by side for the lead. Into turn 3. Red on the outside. Kai on the inside. Kai is going to have the nose ahead. No crossover move that time. He's clear of the 10. Can Red get back underneath him? Yes, he does. Kai entered way wide. And Red slips right back on through in just one quick set of corners. But Kai's not giving up yet. Closed in on corner entry. Red with the better corner exit. It's just that wide entry angle that Kai took there. You don't quite get that car turned in. It doesn't slide the rear end out as much as you would expect. And caught him out there, but he's going to dive it underneath. Ooh, tried to make that dive bomb stick. Couldn't quite get the pass made, but now he's going to be on the inside. He got a piece of the inside wall. Couldn't stay there. Defense by Red on the outside has been absolutely stellar. Kai still trying to get underneath him. Red blocks him as low as he can. Red a little straighter into turn 1 than Kai. Kai now underneath for sure that time. Jelen just hit the pit wall. And look out there, look out. Oh, bumper by Red, and Kai goes straight into the wall. Very nearly went into Jelen. 25 laps to go. Red's got the lead back. And don't look now, but Gabe is slowly closing in from third, but he's got a lot of ground to make up, and these two need to battle a lot more if he wants to get in on this battle for the win.
Two's also silently closing in on 5th on Addicted. We've got two very different lines kind of entering the 1 and 2 and then 3, 4. And
this
B2
is an important battle. I hadn't picked up on it. B2 looking bad fast right now. He passes Fan for 6th, and the spot he needs, Addicted, in 5th, right in front of him.
He's got to hold off Fan, though. If Fan doesn't make any strides to try to get around him desperately, and he hit the pit wall a little bit.
Yeah, Fan has definitely not been slow today, but it's just been a bit of bad luck for him in this run. B2 dove it in, very nearly got the inside wall. Addicted can't cover him off as B2 gets down low. But he got the inside wall again. Addicted's going to cross him over, side by side on the back stretch.
Oh, so close.
Addicted's got the spot. Fan dives it down as well. He's going to be on the bottom. B2 slides into the outside wall. He saves it, but he loses a big chunk of time. Not what you wanted to see. Meanwhile, for the lead, here's Kai on Red sliding sideways. 20 laps left, and Kai's on the inside. These two leaders have been deadlocked for 10 laps now.
This is allowing Jellin to pull in too. Could we have a three-way battle here in the
Jellin
next
a
10,
lap
15 or
down
so?
from 8th place, looking
Is
to
he?
maybe try to. Yeah, he is.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I thought he was third.
No, he got lapped, which is tough for Yorkie because if we got a caution, Jellin would be the free pass. Red slips back on through, past Kai there. Oh, B2's around on the backstretch! Into the death wall. He's missing the front of his race car, and it continues to get worse for the 70 team. Yorkie gets around, and B2's got to go if he wants to stay on the lead lap here, and he does. But the leaders are only behind by a couple short seconds.
B2 had a freeze.
Here's Kai once again, down low, Red with the run off the corner on the exit. You're good for now. I'm gonna clear the debris at the very least. Kai still piling the pressure on. Gabe has been closing in. Coming up on 15 to go this next time. That Gabe's gap is probably about half the size it was earlier on as Kai got underneath of Red. He's just got the corner of the bumper there. Nearly turned him, but he's going to be down there. 15 laps to go now. These two still fighting it out for the lead. All the way down on the inside wall. They make contact. Red nearly spun. He held onto it. Hooked the fenders there. Very nearly resulted in disaster. Kai's got the lead once again. Red closing in from second place. Kai dives it in. Red going for the better corner exit. Closes up.
Red's hungry. Red's hungry too. I believe if I recall correctly, he's only got one win on the season. He's got a little bit of motivation. One of his fellow, not teammates, but one of the fellow drivers on the track calling him out on it earlier in the season, or earlier a few days ago, about not being able to win. So, you know, he's hungry and desperately trying to kind of prove a point. He's still got it. I mean, he still does.
No
He's
doubt,
got to win.
no doubt in my mind if you say that Red's still got it. He's been absolutely fabulous so far this season, but it is a very close battle for this lead. Either one of these vets could come out on top of this thing.
However, it was Brandon who made that remark, so I'd take it with a grain of salt.
It's a dead heat on speed between the two leaders as they come up on just 10 laps to go this time by. It's going to be Kai out front trying to fend off the 10 of Red. 10 to go here from Richmond. Red's doing everything he can to keep that gap equal. Neither one of them really pulling away from one another at this point. Red not closing the gap. Kai really had a good first half of the corner there. Again, Red with the better corner exit entering a little later. 9 to go now. As Red still just trying to reel him back in, but it's gonna be tough. These two are still just so close on speed. Kai dove it in there, loses time from how much he dove it in, had to slow down on corner exit, but didn't really lose a whole lot of a gap to Red in the 10. A bit of a better corner there by Red that time, closes in a little tiny bit. Gabe's gonna need these two to basically battle so hard they nearly crash each other for 5 laps straight if he wants to get in on this mix. Kai nearly got the inside wall there. But Red's closing the gap. Almost within striking distance now. And Kai got straightened out. That's going to let Red close in. Kai's going to block him. Red is right on the back bumper. Kai got the inside wall a little bit, had to check up. Here's the 10 of Red down low. He is not quite there, but he's going to be there in turn 3. Kai's going to cross him over. Sweeps the bumper. Kai's back on the bottom. 5 laps to go now. Still in a dead heat. Kai on the inside. Red on the outside. Kai trying to fend him off. Red trying to make that pass one more time. Kai's clear. Gonna park the bus on the bottom. A bit of a bumper by Red. Once, twice, 3 times. Down the front stretch. 4 laps to go now. Red down low once more.
Comes Red. Side by side on
Speedy's
the back
around
stretch.
it
in
turn 1. Up the track is Kai into the wall. Red's got the lead. Can Kai close the gap?
2 laps to go.
He's closing in. 2 laps left.
2 laps to go.
Oh, he got the inside
Gotta
wall.
get out the inside wall a little bit. He's gonna have 2 more tries to get at him.
It's gonna be close.
Here and entering the white.
Oh, into the pit wall is Jellin, but the leaders have taken the white flag.
Kai hit it again.
Kai got the inside wall. That is gonna do it.
Red.
To the stripe for the final time. What a battle! Red comes out on top. Insane. I cannot believe that. And Fand, I believe, is gonna win. Is he gonna win it? Gabe comes home in 4th. I believe Gabe still won the regular season championship. Yes, he did. Tough break. With Jellin hitting the pit wall there. There probably should have been. It was just too late. I hate that. I hate it ending like that. Gabe does still win the regular season championship, however. So congratulations to the 28 team. And congratulations to Red on winning the final race of the regular season. Go ahead, Red. So Red is going to burn it down here from Richmond, your winner. Second win this season, both of them coming on short tracks. What a battle it was between him and Kai.
It's probably definitely one of the best battles, I would think.
One of the best races so far this season,
side
yes.
by side. It's absolutely insane. Congrats to Red and the 10 team.
Yeah, I hate that ending
Taking
with
them all.
Gabe and Jellin. It just LCI, but like they were coming to the line. It's just it's tough. I didn't have enough time to make that decision. But Red, nonetheless, is going to bring it to victory lane. Your winner here from Richmond, his second of the season, and Gabe is going to be crowned the regular season champion. So congratulations to Red. Fuck!
Did I get the TP?
Yes. How about that? B2, unfortunately, doesn't come up close enough to make it into the postseason. It will be Nate in the 74, despite the D&Q holding on to that final spot in the championship fight. What a battle for the race win we saw today. Kai just about held on to it and tried his best to come up with that win, but it was just such a tight battle between those two, and Red is the one that comes out on top. Man. And again, congratulations to the 28 team on taking home the regular season trophy.
Well, I have the ability to unmute myself, so I'm just gonna talk up for a second. Um, I'm gonna act like you interviewed me because I'm gonna do it anyway.
Go ahead.
Second place is nice and all. I mean, I wanted to race to win, so I'm happy that I think I was maybe, if I wasn't the fastest, I was the second fastest car all night. Really, the only time I was set back is on a restart penalty, and immediately got my way back through the field. It was fun to race Red. Just it sucks that with 4 to go, his car, I don't know if it was because of the apron or but his car sent me straight up to the wall. And that really took me out of contention to really get there for him. So that sucks, and just it's a shame because I don't know if there's any more NMSS races for me in my future. So I was hoping to grab one more win, but second place will do.
All right. So that'll do it here from coverage from Richmond. Red takes home his second win of the season. Again, Gabe, your regular season champion, and it will be Nate, the 12th and final car in the postseason, starting next week from Road America to open the first round. 5 races in that first round and 5 in the second. But that'll do it for coverage here tonight. I'm Caden Reif on behalf of everybody in the staff and my booth friend Aviation here tonight. We'll catch you then, and as always, have a good one.